unearthing our journey of support, trust, and community empowerment.
With our people, because they come and you extend yourself and you give them a great price, and you work twice as hard for them as somebody else of a different persuasion would. And if you make one mistake, or if you delay a little bit, them cost you to no end. And the other people, they will make some major mistakes and they will never say a word. In fact, they will come to you and say, but them want back their money. And they will never go to those other people and say, so I'm saying we don't support each other. So give me some ideas. How do we, because both of you are experienced in this business, in the service industry, reaching out to people. How do you reach out to your people to say, look, we're here and we need your support. We're providing with a great product, great price, great atmosphere, and this is where you should spend your money, as opposed to going somewhere else where they treat you like dirt. How do you make that pitch to them?
I think that for us and our people, we have to go beyond, way beyond the call. We have to prove ourselves, because there's a sense of distrust among our people where we don't trust each other. And again, sometimes you can't blame people, because they're scammers and they're con artists and all that. And so you have to understand that there's a level of distrust. When, like you said, when we make a mistake, people, and again, this is not most people, but there are a few, they'll tell us, that's why I don't support Jamaicans. That's why I don't, do business with black people. I mean, our own people say this. Now, we go above and beyond to please our customers. We will take stuff back that, people will eat out and leave 2 slices of bread and say the bread stale. We take it back. I had a situation one time where a gentleman came and I don't even remember what it was. This was many years ago. An elderly man. That time I was in my 30s. So he was an elderly man. Then he was probably in his 60s, but at that time he was an old man. All right. And he started cursing and telling me how, that's why I know the business with them, with people. And he carried on and on and on for about 5 minutes. And I stood and I listened to him, didn't interrupt him. I made him speak. And at the end of it, I said to him, I'm so sorry to hear that. Would you like to get your money back, or would you like an exchange? And he was like, oh, that's it? I was like, yeah, that's it. Just ask and it shall be given. And he was so embarrassed, because he came, calling us thief and wicked and liar and the whole 9 yards. Meanwhile, I'll give you the shirt off my back before, you lose $1 or a dime with us, because that's just how we are. People say, oh, you're stupid, you're crazy, you can't do that. But that's just how we believe that the customer comes first and the customer is always right. So I think for us, for our people to do business, they have to trust us. They try us, they put a little toe in the water and say, okay, feel like a warmish, and they'll put their ankle, then, they'll put their foot, whatever. And so I'm not sure. It also takes education. We have to understand that, from what I'm told, in the Jewish community, when $1 gets into the Jewish community, 95 cents remains in that community. 95 cents of every dollar. In our community, it's the reverse. For every $1 that comes in, 5 cents remains in the community. Now, so why are Jewish people generally wealthy and our people generally are poor? There's a reason for that, because we don't spend among ourselves. We don't understand what it is to support your community. And I tell you, when our customers, or strangers, when the library is having an event, they come to us for donation. When the Boy Scouts are having an event, the parents come to us. When the school, when the church, everybody comes to us, and we support them. Because we know that we're part of a larger community and we need the support of the community, and so we have to support the community. You go to the other people and they tell you, sorry, whatever. But it's just how we are. And I think, again, to answer your question, we really have to go beyond. And we also have to educate, programs like this where we're talking about these issues, which is not really why we're here, but it comes up. And people need to remember that We have to support our own. And yes, you'll get burnt by your own sometimes. And yes, you'll get burnt by others sometimes. We forgive others, but we don't forgive our own. We've got to forgive our own and move on. It's just how it
Right.
is. But it's going to be an educational event where we talk to people and remind people about the importance of community support and involvement.
Where are your locations? Is it just the one in Hempstead?
Actually, we were in Hempstead and we moved 13 years ago to West Hempstead. And
Okay.
so we're at 225 Hempstead Turnpike. That's 225 Hempstead Turnpike in West Hempstead, Long Island. And we've been here now for 13 years. We've been around for 32.
Okay. And let me just tell people that look on the screen, you'll see the Diaspora Initiative. And that's an event that will be held on Saturday, September the 27th at between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And the location, Sam just mentioned it, 225 Hempstead Turnpike, West Hempstead, New York, 11552. And the Diaspora Initiative, it's about this company called Connect the Docs. It's a community-driven passport services, and they said they bring personalized application support and expert guidance on the spot. But it's not only this. The company Jam Parallel Global. It's not just about passports. It's about any document that you require out of Jamaica. And I certainly will use your services because from time to time I have clients who they need a new birth certificate or they need a marriage certificate or whatever, and then I have to call Jamaica and try and find somebody who can go down. And so this is a welcome initiative for me, and of course for the diaspora. Natalie, is there anything else you want to add to what you've heard from Sam and from me?
Absolutely. As it pertains to the question that you ask, what I try to do, I always say people know the cost of everything and the value of nothing. We are a very peculiar set of people. We're Jamaicans. We're very proud. And as the name of my business implies, Jam Parallel means Jamaicans parallel to none. There's no one quite like us. And if we're spending $1, we want to feel like it's $10,000 we're spending. We're very proud and we want to feel important. We want to feel relevant. A Jamaican will walk into your store, right, Sam? And they're buying just one patty, one cocoa bread, and they want to say, welcome, enjoy your patty, stuff like that, because they're spending their money. So one of the reasons why what I see is that our customer service, we're not big on customer service as Jamaicans on a whole. I'm not talking about just, a specific entity or store or business or franchise, whatever. I'm speaking on a whole. Hospitality is not our DNA, right? Most other cultures, I will walk into the beauty supply store and they go, hey, Lychee. And I'm like, what's going on? Oh my goodness, you're back. When were you here? 2 weeks ago. You want your color? Do you want your moisturizer? They are on top of what you need. There's a store not too far from me, 270 Deli. It's a store that it's a restaurant and store just similar to Sam's, and they sell Hispanic stuff and whatever. The other day, it was my birthday, July 3rd. I got a text message on my phone. Thank you. I got a text message on my phone. Happy birthday, Natalie. It's your birthday. Come to 270 Deli and you get a free sundae with your purchase of $15. And I'm like, who does that? So these are the things that will bring the money to us and keep it in our communities and in our Black businesses and let it go around and circulate and do what it does. We have to top up our customer service game. We have to make hospitality our DNA. We have to make, like they say, the customer is always right. But how about the customer is always important? Let's let that person feel important, no matter what it is you're selling. Hi, how are you? You're looking great today. What can I get you? Did you find everything you needed? That's it. So they will remember the way you treat them and they will come back Sometimes they're not even coming back because they need the item, but just for the service, for the warmth, for the homely feel that they get when you walk into Sam's Caribbean Marketplace. The atmosphere, it's not uppity, it's not snobby. It's welcoming, it's warm. You feel like you're back home, and the products and the price, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. You understand? So that's what we want to do. We want to aim to show people the value that we bring in the services that we provide.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're absolutely correct. You're spot on with the things you just said. And we certainly approve of what you're doing, and we will support what you're doing, because I think it's a service that's needed in our communities. Far too often I hear about people, the horror story is, you send my passport and at 2 years now I'm gonna get it back. And I think with your services, we can expect to see an efficiency that heretofore we've never seen. So within 4 months, people, you talk to Sam, you talk to Natalie, and you provide all the documentation required. And once they submit it, within 4 months, you should be able to collect your passport.